you said, you wasn't the fastest, you wasn't the strongest, you wasn't the tallest, and you sitting with 2 MVP trophies, you know. But what's talked about is how high you can jump, how far you can shoot, you know, all these other, how strong you are. But I think what gets overlooked is the level of commitment to one's craft, and that is why you're able to succeed, you know, because we've seen in the sports, we've seen the strongest guys don't make it. We've seen the most athletic guys don't make it. We've seen the guys with the best looking shot don't make it. We've seen the guys with the greatest handles don't make it. What is it that separates? There's something about the level of the process when it comes to your craft.
Right.
And I don't think that's ever talked about enough, when it comes to our sport.
It's kind of like resilience, like intelligence, you know, like these are the characteristics, like discipline.
Yeah,
like,
discipline.
If you have the discipline to work in your craft, to get better every day, to always have a growth mindset, you know, if you are able to read and react, able to learn on the fly, you can go places. Like, it doesn't matter how big it's. So that's the beauty of this, finding the process, sticking with it, hitting plateaus, not giving up.
And not having all the answers, or not thinking you know all the damn answers.
Right.
Being able to have that growth mindset, you know, even though you may be great now, how do you know it's going to be sustainable 5 years from now, or 10 years from now? How can you continue to reinvent yourself to the point where, like, you know, it gets to the point where it wasn't, your career didn't end 10 years ago because you gave up on the commitment of the process.
Wheels fell off.
And it's, by the way, control what you can control.
Yeah, that's it. Right?
And you can't control that. But by the way, you sleep better at night. You like, fuck, you know, I had more to give. I know I was committed to the craft, but that's something that you can't control.
Your process is what